And what's the silliest name you can think for a dog?
I can think the silliest name for a dog is Catty.
How did you get the idea for the story?
My brother gave me the idea for the story.
If a chicken wore sunglasses, what would it look like?
If chicken wore sunglasses, it definitely looked like Nobita's class teacher.
Did you write this story all by yourself?
Yes,
So, was it easy to frame out the story or did you face any difficulty?
ma'am, it is easy.
So, who is your favorite actor?
Amitabh Bachchan.
You have to accept one challenge. In this, you have to say banana 5 times and without smiling. Not even this smile, you have to be serious and you have to say banana, 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 banana like 5 times.
Banana, 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 banana.
Welcome to another Star Author podcast by Bookalooza, where young imaginations shine bright. Today, we have someone truly special with us, a 9-year-old Anika Garg, creative powerhouse from class 4, who has written a delightful book called Doraemon Cute Story. So, do check out her book available on our bookstore, and the link of the book is given in the description box below. So, Anika, without wasting any time, let's get started. So, can you share your book experience on Bookalooza?
It was a good experience and it gave me confidence too that I can also be a good writer in future.
Okay, that's really great to hear. We are very happy to help people like you, the student who aspire to become authors. So, Anika, what made you choose Doraemon for your story?
I chose Doraemon because it is my favorite cartoon character.
Okay, so do you watch Doraemon every now and then, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. So, if you had to eat only one food forever, what would it be? Ice cream or bhindi?
Ma'am, Bhindi because I love Bhindi.
Okay, okay. And would you rather have a tail like a monkey or a big floppy ears like an elephant?
I prefer big floppy ears like elephant.
Okay, floppy ears. So imagine how will you look like with those big ears?
Very funny.
Okay, so if yes, yes. And Nanika, if your pencil could talk, what would it say to you every day?
If my pencil could talk, it'd say me every day that write more and more with me and be a good author.
Okay, okay, very nice. And what's the silliest name you can think for a dog?
I can think the silliest name for a dog is Catty.
For a dog is catty. Very interesting. बिल्कुल opposite name हो गए हमारे यहाँ पे. Okay. So if a cow wore jeans, would it wear them on 2 legs or 4 legs?
Obviously, two legs because jeans have only two holes to wear.
Yes, you are very much right. So Anika, how did you get the idea for the story?
My brother gave me the idea for the story.
Your brother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's very nice. So, what do you like most about Nobita?
Nobita, ma'am, Nobita is very thankful and helpful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, are you also helpful?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Anika, if a chicken wore sunglasses, what would it look like?
If chicken wore sunglasses, it definitely looked like Nobita's class teacher.
Okay. Okay, that's very funny imagination that you have got. Okay. So, can you make face that look like a shocked banana?
Yes, is look like same that when Dekisugi get less marks than 50.
Okay. So, can you do a mimicry type of? Can you make some faces like that? Shocked face.
Yes, ma'am.
Try karo. Okay, that's nice. So, Anika, if you become invisible for 1 hour, so what mischief would you do?
If I will disappear, I invisible for 1 hour, then I will disappear all the mobile phone of each and every person.
Okay, and why would you do it?
Ma'am, for fun only.
For fun only, and everyone will be so baffled, so curious that because nowadays no one can live without phones, and you have disappeared all the phones. Okay, so what if your school had a swimming pool but full of chocolates instead of water?
If the if my school had uh, full of chocolate swimming pool, so I will freeze all the chocolate and make it a restricted place for everyone except me and eat all the chocolate slowly.
Okay, okay, I can see that. So you are a chocolate lover, Anika.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a chance. You restricted the area, and all the chocolate is for you. That's nice. So imagine if pizza could fly. Where would it go?
I would like to think that pizza first go in my mouth.
Okay, okay. And if you had to name a cloud, what would you name it?
I prefer a cloud name is cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Okay, then you would be able to eat it also, or just the name.
No,
Okay, so next question. Did you write this story all by yourself?
yes,
Yes, okay. And how long did it take for you to write your book?
it take my 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay. So was it easy to frame out the story or did you face any difficulty?
Ma'am, it is easy.
It was easy, okay. And what message do you want readers to learn from your story?
I want the readers learn from my story that be kind to everyone and help everyone and be a very helpful person.
Okay. And do you want to write a second part of this story?
No, because the story is already finished.
It is finished, okay. So do we expect any other story, something like this from you?
Ma'am, I'm mimical like home.
Okay, okay. We'll be waiting for you. You take your time, you think about new stories, and then you come back to us, okay? So, what would you say to someone who wants to read your book?
If someone wants to read my book, I say something like that. Thank you for reading my book. You enjoy its pages.
Mhm. Okay. So, Anika, now let's move on to our next round, which is fire rapid question round, okay? So, here you
Okay.
have to answer in one word, and we have to be as quick as possible, okay? So, pizza or burger?
Pizza.
Would you hug a robot or a dinosaur?
A robot.
Okay. Pink toothpaste or green ketchup?
Pink toothpaste.
Would you rather smell like candy or sound like a duck?
Smell like a candy.
Okay, Dora cake party or Maggie party?
Dora cake party.
Okay, because we have a Doraemon fan in here, right? So, who is your favorite actor?
Amitabh Bachchan.
Amitabh Bachchan, okay. And favorite movie?
Three Idiots.
Three Idiots, okay. And what is your favorite drink?
Um, Marinda.
Mirinda, okay. So you like orange flavor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what about your food? Favorite food?
Ma'am, pasta.
Pasta, okay. And what would be interesting? A giant mouse or a tiny elephant?
Tiny elephant.
Okay, it will be a cute one, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So would you like robot that snores or robot that giggles?
Robot that giggles.
Okay, imagine a robot is laughing at us. It would be such a out of the box situation for us, right?
Um,
Would you time travel to past or future?
Past.
Past. And where would you go in past?
Ma'am, to my old house.
Okay. So do you miss your old house?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So chocolate rain or candy snow?
Candy snow.
Okay. And alarm clock with Nobita's voice or a simple one?
Nobita's voice.
Okay. If Doraemon had beard, what color would it be?
Ma'am, blue.
Blue. Okay. And now you have to accept one challenge. In this, you have to say banana 5 times and without smiling. Not even this smile. You have to be serious and you have to say banana, 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 banana like 5 times.
Banana, 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 banana.
Okay. So, Anika, I had a very amazing conversation with you from robots to timelines, from Dora cakes to your dreams. Anika has shown us how powerful a child's imagination can be. If you love listening to her story, don't forget to check out Doraemon's cute story on Bookalooza and maybe even write one for yourself. So until next time, keep imagining, keep writing, and keep shining like a star. Only on Star Author of Bookalooza. Thank you so much.
Thank you.